excited to have you here, Cathy Engelbert, the new commissioner, and first and foremost, a packed building, Game 1 to the rafters. How exciting is Game 1 for you, your first WNBA Finals?
First WNBA Finals, Holly. Great to be here, and look at our scoring, fast pace, intensity's up. You know, on average in our playoffs, we're at an all-time high of 86 points per game per team, and already we're on pace to exceed that tonight with a 55-46 halftime.
I love that. You know, you are just taking over as commissioner about halfway through the season. You have been on a 12-city tour, learning all of the franchises. What are some of the action items you've taken away from that tour and meeting with all the teams?
Well, you know what? It really validated. One, there's no one-size-fits-all answer for every team in all 12 markets. They're all a little bit different, but it validated my 3 pillars around player experience, fan experience, and really looking at the economics of the league and how can we build a sustainable future for these elite women athletes.
I think one of the important things is the player experience. We're seeing a lot of that in the news right now, and I really love how proactive you were. First time ever, you guys were like, okay, we are going to charter for these teams on the short turnaround in the playoffs. How have you been able to take action and make the players' experience better right out of the gate?
Yeah, I mean, it's something that when you come in, you need to evaluate player health and wellness, evaluate how we get the highest level of play on the court. And when you have a west to east with 1 day rest and it takes you the whole day to get west to east, as you know, I know from traveling my whole career, it was the right thing to do. So we're looking at other items like that to enhance the travel experience for the players.
I know one of the big topics looming out there, the new collective bargaining agreement that's being negotiated at the end of this season. What can you tell us about how you have preempted some of these conversations and trying to really get those topics on the table before that negotiation?
Yeah, so we're really trying to work with the players. That was part of my listening tour, was to listen to the players about what was important to them in this negotiation, and obviously meeting with Terry Jackson, the head of the Players Association, and really honing in on the things that really matter, because we really need to make progress to elevate this league together, and we all have the same goals.
I love that, a listening tour. Can you imagine people listening to each other? I love that so much. All right, quick thoughts on the second half. What are you expecting here in the second half? What are you excited to see? Yeah,
I mean, I think both teams might be shooting over 60%, so will that continue? Obviously, high-scoring first half. Maybe probably looking for a little more. I think the coaches probably at halftime were looking for a little more defense, and probably a little more three-point shooting this half. So it'll be interesting to watch.
All right, spoken like a true D1 basketball player that you were. I love that breakdown and analysis. We will